Hello Conservancy kids, it's Julia again. In the last video, I shared how to nature journal about weather, one type of change over time. In this three-part video, we are going to learn how to nature a journal about how plants change over time. The next two videos will be shared over the next few months as the seasons change. Step 1, get out your nature journal, something to write with and something to draw with. I have my journal, a pencil, and some colored pencils that match the colors that I'm going to draw with. Step 2, pick one plant near your home, in a yard, park, or other green space that you often visit. I'm actually going to pick two plants, a mulberry tree and a grapefruit tree in my backyard, since I have some hypotheses about what's going to happen to these trees over time. Step 3, pick a spot to visit a few times over the next few months. I'm going to sit in the middle of my backyard since I can see both trees from this spot. So there's my mulberry tree and there's the grapefruit tree. Make sure you can always come back to the same spot or one really close to it so you can make your observations from the same place. Now that you are ready to nature journal about how your chosen plant changes over time, let's get started. First, we are going to write down our observations, then we'll add some drawings. If you're having trouble figuring out what to write about, remember you can always begin with your senses. I'm going to write what I observe and what I wonder. Record the date and time on the page so you know when you made these observations. Next, I'll share some examples of my observations of the mulberry tree and the grapefruit tree. I observed that the mulberry tree has bright green leaves and that there are leaves on almost every branch of the tree. I wonder about the mulberry tree, how long will it take some of the new branches that are growing to form, and what animals might live in the tree. I observe about the grapefruit tree that the grapefruit tree also has bright green leaves, and some of the grapefruit tree leaves are turning brown and yellow. I'm wondering how long does it take the new grapefruits to ripen, and why are some of the leaves brown? Is there a way to change that? Now, write a few things that you observe and a few things that you wonder about in your nature journal. Here are my drawings of the mulberry tree and the grapefruit tree in September. Like I said in my first nature journaling video, I have never really considered myself artistic, but I really enjoy drawing the trees in my backyard. Notice how I tried to include details to show specific characteristics about the trees. I tried to be specific about the leaf, shape, size, and color, the bark color and texture, the number of trunks and branches, and any fruit growing on the trees. Now, spend a few minutes drawing your plant. Include as many details as you can that show specific characteristics of the plant that make it different from other plants. If you can, ask someone from your family to nature journal with you. Compare and contrast your observations and drawings. What is different? What is the same? I'll be checking in with my two plants in about 2 months. I'm excited to see if anything has changed. If you want to nature journal before we meet again, check out John Muir Laws, a great website with lots of info about how to write and draw. Thank you and happy nature journaling!